What's going on, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Friday night, July 20th, 2018. I am cracking open 2018 Topps Allen and Ginter Baseball. This is the Choose Team Case Break number 2. Who has who in the break? Arizona Diamondbacks belong to Torian T. The Atlanta Braves belong to Joel C. The Baltimore Orioles belong to Jacob A. Boston Red Sox belong to Brian H. Chicago Cubs belong to John S. The Chicago White Sox belong to Adam F. Cincinnati Reds, Scott K. The Cleveland Indians going to Christopher J. Colorado Rockies going to Bill T. The Detroit Tigers going to Michael M. Houston Astros going to Matt F. Kansas City Royals going to Anthony C. Los Angeles Angels and the Los Angeles Dodgers, both Los Angeles teams, belong to Aaron F. The Miami Marlins going to Leland S. The Milwaukee Brewers going to Christopher J. The Minnesota Twins going to Len H. New York Mets going to Anthony C. The New York Yankees going to Bill T. The Oakland A's going to Jacob A. The Philadelphia Phillies going to Christopher J. The Pittsburgh Pirates going to Dave R. San Diego Padres going to Bill H. The San Francisco Giants, Anthony C. Seattle Mariners going to Shun N. The St. Louis Cardinals going to Dan B. The Tampa Bay Rays going to Bill T. Texas Rangers going to Anthony C. The Toronto Blue Jays going to Anthony C. The Washington Nationals going to Melvin D. And the non-baseball spot, guys, as you know, there is non-baseball content in this product. So a 31st team spot does get sold in this product. And that spot, everything non-baseball, will belong to Stacy U. Stacy U owns all the non-baseball content in this one. So, guys, thanks again for getting this one filled. This is our second and final case of Allen and Ginter that we have. We cracked one open on release day with Jason, and this is the second one. A lot of cards to get through, guys. We got 2+ hours coming up right now. 2+ hours, 2,000+ cards in this stuff. It's a big boy. There they are. This is a favorite every year. It's a weird product. It's a fun product. Every year this stuff is a favorite. Big collector base on this kind of stuff. All right, there we go. Let me show you my empty case box. There it is. And let me try to coordinate these a little bit. Do that. And I'm going to leave them upside down. Just giving myself a little more room to work with. So let me show you what we got here, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 on the other side equals 12 boxes in total. Here we go. Here we go. What do you... Oh, you forgot you bought the Yanks, Bill? I wasn't sure what you were saying there. What a nice surprise. Well, let's see if we can pull you something good, brother. So we got our box topper in each one of these guys. I'll put that right to the side here. All right, there's an empty box. We are going to accumulate some garbage. We are going to accumulate garbage for sure. And we begin the marathon. Got minis in this stuff. You got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Hot pepper cards. I think the first year we started doing this, the first year we started doing breaks was 2014. So it's our 4th+ year now we've been into this. Allen and Ginter had just come out that year, shortly after we got started. I think that year there was like fossilized relic, like dinosaur fossil cards in this stuff, which is ridiculous, but amazing at the same time. Ridiculous, but amazing. So guys, as I'm cracking these open, I'll just take a moment to say to our new breakers that have been breaking with us, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate coming on board. We try to give the best experience possible here, both Jason and myself. And, we put a lot of effort into the operation. We appreciate you guys coming on board. If you come in through eBay, guys, website address is right there, SportsBoxBreaks.com. You can't miss it. We brand it on just about everything. We brand it inside business cards when we ship your packages off to you. You're certainly, what's up there, Trooper, Fossils and the Roman coins. Yeah, we pulled some Roman coins. We actually did pull some Roman coins. I'm pointing that out, guys, the website address, because you're going to get a better price on our website versus eBay. So we have to upcharge a little bit on eBay to offset those fees. We also have to charge shipping. On the website, if you're in the US, you're typically going to get $2 to $3 cheaper per team spot, and we're going to give you free shipping. So keep that in mind. Sign yourself up a free account, guys. Start coming in through the website. Certainly a win-win. But you could offer better pricing. We might squeeze out a couple extra percent points on our profits on that, keep the lights on, and you know, you're getting a benefit. So come on in through the site. Coupon codes offered somewhat often. We have a loyalty discount program in place where you can get a discount every month. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I put a lot of, I'm the guy, so if you guys don't know the way this breaks down, Jason obviously is the guy that's been involved in the sports card world for a million years. I'm the guy that was involved in the tech world for a million years prior to getting into this. So, all right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Every card that is pulled is going to come to you guys. So if I happen to pass something off and you want to see it brought back up into the camera, just let me know before I get too far past it. Otherwise, we're going to try to just showcase the hits, anything interesting. Like right here, I'm going to try to keep all this kind of stuff. Like this falls into the non-baseball category, obviously. So I'm going to try to keep all that stuff in its own stack here. All right, did we get our first framed auto? No, first framed relic. So we got a relic, framed relic piece here going on. Robinson Cano, Seattle. So Seattle coming our way with the first hit, guys. Seattle. Got a lot of minis in here as well. I'm going to try to keep those. There's a lot to keep track of here, guys. So what do we got? Mariano Rivera, Panama. So you get a lot of that kind of stuff. Again, that's obviously just going to be going to the New York spot. What do we got here? Relic card that features memorabilia from Ian Happ, Chicago Cubs. So another relic right off the bat here. Chicago Cubs, Ian Happ. Tommy Pham. Got a Salvador Perez, Kansas City. Neat looking cards. I'm trying to see the best use of space on my breaking table here. I'm running out of space already. I've got like 4 different stacks. Venice Beach, world's greatest beaches. All right, certainly falls into the non-baseball there. And check this out, guys. Aaron Judge, home run challenge. Insert going on here, or what are these? I don't know what these are. Are these just a promo that's stashed inside of these things? I didn't look at Jason's full break, so I'll keep that off to the side. I don't know if that's just something we're going to see a bunch of as we keep going here. We very well might. Fantasy Gold Mine. Jim Palmer. Here's another professional golfer. Falls into the non-baseball. Indigenous Heroes. All right. Well, I'm going to have to keep another stack. I'm going to have to keep a stack of minis. Magnificent Moons, guys. Magnificent Moons. All right. Method Man. Method Man. All right. All right, guys. I think we looked through these already, but I'm going to double check real quick. Yeah, we saw the Jim Palmer already. All right, bear with me for a little bit, guys. I'm just getting my feel for these cards as we get through this first box. So batting helmet. So if this is not, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I'll have to confirm with Jason that, so this doesn't have, even though it has the Twins logo on the batting helmet, it's not necessarily designated as a Minnesota Twins card. It's just a baseball equipment. So I'm going to, for the moment, put that in the non-baseball. Even though it's baseball content, it's not really team designated. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out. What do we got? Torres right here. Mini with black frame. Fantasy Gold Mine. All right. This is going to be a long one, fellas. This is going to be a long one. All right. World's Greatest Beaches, Harbor Island. Remember the first year we were doing this, the Iron Sheik was one of the was one of the non-baseball cards. I really wanted to reach out to the guy that had the non-baseball spot and see about holding on to one of those just for shits and giggles, but we didn't. He got them all. Iron Sheik. What do we got? Marine National Monument. What do we got here? Sean Evans, web show interviewer. Okay. Bill James, writer and statistician. Fantasy gold mine. All right. All right, guys. We're looking for hits. Let's kind of see if we can pick the pace up a wee bit, right? Ryder Jones, vintage bat. All right. A mini of Austin Hayes. Okay, guys, 1/2 has only been shown so far. This stuff is not easy to get through. Trying to keep it all in a reasonable stack and everything else going on. What do we got? Ozzie Smith right here. Ozzie Smith, world's greatest beaches again. All right. We got another relic card coming up here. This is going to be Washington Nationals, and Washington Nationals is Melvin D., star pitcher of the Washington Nationals. There you go, buddy. Relic for the Nats. Steven Strasburg. Jones. What do we got? World Talent, Japan, Ohtani. So Ohtani showing up there. After getting through this, the Don Russ Optic is going to feel like a breeze, right? Going to feel like a summer breeze going through that one. Phil Coyne, 100-year-old PNC Park usher. So even, again, we're dealing with the same kind of thing there. He's wearing, obviously, he's associated with Pittsburgh, but he's not really a Pittsburgh player, not really a Pittsburgh card. So that one falls into the non-baseball. Indigenous Heroes, Pocahontas. What do we got? Modern Catcher's Mask. Yeah, it definitely will feel like a breeze. What do we got here? Scott Rogowski. Who is that? Claire Smith, covering the Yankees. All right. So broadcaster. Cole Hamels. We got Moons, Magnificent Moons. Is it just me that I think of Street Fighter when I see that name? I don't know. Call me crazy. I think of Street Fighter. On base plus slugging. Mike Piazza. Folio of Fears. All right, that's interesting. Folio of Fears. Catching Shin Guards. Man, this stuff is crazy. This is such a weird product, but it's fun. It's fun. If it was about half the amount of cards, it would be a little more fun. But hey, who am I to complain? Hottest Peppers. There we go. The world's hottest. I said to Jason, we're gonna have a rip card of the Ghost Pepper with the Carolina Reaper pepper on the inside of the rip card. World Greatest Beaches, Paradise Island. These minis want to slide right out at you. They just want to slide right out. Fantasy Gold Mine, Derek Jeter. And guys, if I'm missing anything that has numbering or whatever on it, please let me know before I get too far past it. I'll certainly bring it up into the camera for you. Steven Simone, comedian. All right, getting down to it here from the last little bit, and box number 1 is going to be in the books. Magnificent New Moons of Europa. This guy again, Bill James. This is the kid, World Series of Poker main event champ like 2 years ago or something like that. 2017, last year, I guess. World Series of Poker champ. He's the only one we pulled a relic, I think. I think we pulled a relic and maybe an auto of him in the previous case out of the non-baseball. Ian Kinsler. And last card is an Abreu World Talent for Cuba. All right, guys, one sec. As we go, I'm gonna organize these base cards because this can get out of control real fast. So as we go, each box, I'm gonna offload these base cards to my side table here. One of these days, I'll get a second camera so you guys can see all the action here. Well, I'll keep all the box toppers. I'll keep them all for last. We'll crack them all open in one shot at the very end of the whole thing. So we'll keep those box toppers in a stack and we'll do them all in one shot. Here's our next one, second one, so we'll have 12 of them when it comes down to it. Empty box right there, guys. Let's do this. These packs are sliding all over. All right, here we go. Let's start the process again. I feel like we can go a little faster now. I've got it down a little bit. I see Museum Baseball. I think Museum had a pickup, guys. Museum Baseball number 6 is down to 26. That previous 6 cases was so darn nice. Spectra Basketball. Let's not forget about that one, too, guys. I know we got a Chris Hemsworth redemption. Is that right, Torian? That's the dude from the Marvel movies, right? What good movies are even coming out, guys? It's like, middle of the summer now. What good movies are even coming out there? Usually summer's such a big movie time. I feel like this summer I haven't seen anything yet, which is a bit of a letdown because I love me some movies. All right, there's one half. They're sliding. They want to fall. They want to fall real bad. Ah, okay, he's the dude that plays Thor. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, packs are falling. Obviously, on this one, guys, I will certainly be doing a hit recap because we'll be looking at easily a maybe 2 hour and 20-minute video with this main opening. Then a solid hour or so with the next one. So we are in it for the long haul tonight, guys, which is why I started up an hour early. So we weren't going until 2 in the morning. Well, East Coast anyway. East Coast, 2 in the morning. It'll still only be about, what time is it now? 5 o'clock here on the West Coast time. All right, here we go, guys. Let's just do this stack that is closest to me. Let's do it. What do we got here? Post office, something. Postage required. All right, falls certainly into the non-baseball. World's Greatest Beaches. And Benintendi coming up next, guys. What do we got? Relic card of Benintendi. Fulmer Mini right here. Andrew Benintendi. So Boston getting one right here. Boston Red Sox picking up some relic love. Fantasy Gold Mine of Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson. Here's a mini sitting right on top. Magnificent Moons. Ah, cryptocurrency. You guys mess around at all with crypto? Torian, anybody else? You guys fool around with any cryptocurrency? Did you get involved in any of the, they're doing it as, ICOs now instead of IPOs as initial public offering for stocks. Long distance swimmer. Francisco Lindor, Puerto Rico. What do we got? Basketball coach. Nah, Bill, you don't get involved at all? The only time I've bought any crypto is I have purchased on a couple different occasions some Bitcoin just to play some online poker. Modern Cleats. But I don't get into it as far as like investing side of it goes. It's way too volatile. For what's funny is when you buy it to unless you have to use it. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of guys that have made a lot of money with it getting involved early, but yeah, it's way too volatile. Way too volatile. Bismarck Key, how about it? Just a friend. The times that I've bought it to play online poker, it takes, 5 minutes or so for it to actually get into your wallet. So in that 5-minute time, it's so volatile that one time I actually gained, like, I don't know, say $12 in the 10 minutes that it took for it to get into my wallet and back into the poker site. That's how volatile it is. Another time I did it, it lost a couple dollars worth of value. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Volatility in the minutes range. Ryan Zimmer, and it's a 24-hour market, obviously, because there's no real market. Magnificent Moons, Triton. And we got something coming up here, guys. What do we got? We got this first. Claire Smith, sports writer. Where did I pass by? All right, let me go back. What am I looking for, Bill? What did I pass off there, my friend? Jimmy Fox, Wagner, Stanton. This is the whole stack that I just went through. The last card on the bottom, I don't know. This is more of the stack that I just went through. That Francisco Lindor, we saw that. And then this right here was what we just went through on that side. Unless I'm missing something. But this right here was what I was holding, and I was just about to pull up into the camera. So this guy right here is a Canseco relic, bat relic. Very nice. Canseco bat relic. So Canseco shows up again. We had him in our previous break that just went off. If nothing else, guys, if I miss something like a numbered card or whatever, oh, no worries, man. No worries. If I miss something as we're going, I will certainly be catching it during the sorting process. So the sorting process requires me to put hands on each one of these cards yet again. So I'll be seeing anything through the sort process if I miss it now. Here we go. Here's our first numbered card, and it's a rip card, guys. It is a rip card, and it is John Smoltz. John Smoltz. It's numbered full-size rip card. You get mini versions of these rip cards too. 23 of 50. That is Atlanta Braves, and guys, as indicated on the product page, we do not rip these rip cards. They go to the face team on the card. We have had guys in previous years come at us telling us we're doing it wrong, that we're supposed to rip these cards on camera, and the card on the inside is eventually who the card goes to. And I said, absolutely not. So, yeah, Atlanta Braves it is, and that belongs to Joel C. Joel C., there you go, buddy. So rip it or keep it, man. Rip it or keep it. So there's another card inside the card, which is like, ridiculous and so crazy. Yeah, we've had guys really come at us with a lot of venom saying that we're doing it wrong, we're supposed to rip it on camera. And I'm like, no way, man. Paradise Island, the Bahamas, right? I've stayed at that hotel, the Atlantis. Oh, there's a non-baseball. Web show interviewer again. Jason and I had a guy that stiffed us on payment on Allen and Ginter a couple years ago, and there was a rip card in his stack that didn't get shipped off to him yet. So we're like, well, I don't know. I guess we rip it and see what's what can be inside of it. Isn't that Shooter McGavin? Isn't that who that is? Christopher McDonald from Happy Gilmore? I think who that is. That's who that is. Calhoun, Magnificent Moons, Titan. Pinnacle started rip cards a long time ago, but with those Exacto on the bottom and slide it out without much damage. Yeah, I mean, it's just not upon us to do that, I mean, the face team on the card is who we say it goes to. But some guys see it slightly different. The Price is Right. All right, let's keep going here, guys. We got some flags coming our way. Trying to keep all my stuff. Vintage glove. Maeda. How's Maeda's collectability? Maeda was all the rage. Was it last year? Everybody was chasing down Maeda. Yeah, never. Yeah, I agree, man. Never. If I were on the collecting side and I got that card, I would certainly just keep it intact. But, you know. Michael Rappaport. Gleyber Torres, Venezuela. Guys, thanks for hanging out. This one is going to be a while. Writer and statistician. Check this weird one. What the heck is this? Scotophobia? Common in children. Dread of the dark? Okay. Interesting. What do we got? World's Greatest Beaches, Trunk Bay. I got a mini sliding out here, so I'm just going to pull that guy out. Franklin Barreto mini. These minis just slide right the heck out of the stack. Miguel Sano is the mini there. Pocahontas. Magnificent Moons. All right, guys, just a couple cards to go. Mike Trout. What do we got? Jackie Robinson. All right, guys, that is box number 2. Like I said, give me a moment. After each one of these boxes, I'm going to offload these cards to my side table just to kind of keep the flow going and not keep a million cards all over the place. 2 down, 10 to go, guys. 2 down, 10 to go. Saltwater taffy boxes. I think Jason was saying that the other night. They do, right? They look just like freaking saltwater taffy boxes with that old school artwork and stuff going on. Saltwater taffy. There's another box topper. So like I said, we're going to keep those all until the end. I'll crack them all open together. There's an empty. All right, let's do it this way. Here we go. This guy's Optic coming up next, fully sold out. Gonna be a long one. Long session. I'm probably gonna need a couple minute break in between this and Optic, just to take a breather. So guys, we are now live streaming on 4 different channels. So depending on where you're watching us, if you're not real happy with the platform, if you're on Breakers, a lot of folks have issues on Breakers. Some folks have even had issues on Twitch. So you can jump over to any of our other ones. We live stream on Facebook Live. We live stream on YouTube. We live stream on Twitch. And of course, we live stream on Breakers. So 4 different choices. Same live stream on all 4. Most of our guys are now hanging out either on the Twitch side or the YouTube side. So if you want the most active chat, that's where you're going to find it. Okay, here we go. Let's start right with this stack in front of me. Here we go, guys. What do we got? Mini of Steven Strasburg. World's Greatest Beaches, Bora Bora. I would love to be like a fly on the wall in the meetings internally when they're deciding which of the non-baseball, like what non-baseball can we put in this year? Somebody chimes in, I don't know, hottest peppers? Yes, hottest peppers. Like, who thinks of this stuff? It's so ridiculous. I love it, though. Magnificent Moons? Yep. Europa? I would say yes. Europa. Lincoln Riley, college football coach. Method Man. I want to see Red Man along with him, because usually when I think of Method Man, Red Man is right there. What do we got? Hoskins right there. Joey Votto for Canada. Skankiest Kardashians, that would be a great one. Here's Stu Gotts. Jason was saying the other day, what was he saying? That he looks like Guy Fieri? He does. Even with the flame shirt going on. Totally looks like Guy Fieri. What do we got? Ryan Sickler, comedian. Worst breath in Hollywood. That's be a toss-up, man. Worst breath in Hollywood. Sitting Bull. Magnificent Moons. The bullpen car. What do we got here? Sonny Frederickson, boxer. And we got something coming up here. Byron Buxton coming up. Minnesota Twins. In front of we had this mini. So let's see what we got on the Minnesota Twins relic. A little pinstripe action there too, guys. Pinstripe action as well on the Buxton. So the Twins getting one. Worst set of cards. Worst private part. I like where your head's at, Bill. I like where your head is at, sir. What do you say, guys? I would say this Hoskins was just kind of hanging there. What do you say about dinosaur relic fossil cards? Yes. Brilliant. Here's Method Man Mini. Francisco Lindor again, Puerto Rico. Hardest one of ones to get excited about. What's that product? Can't remember the name of it now. Topps came out with that product either last year or the year before, which was like a $20,000 per case baseball product. Out of the price range of guys that are going to be willing to buy into our breaks, so we did not acquire it. But some guys did. Some guys actually broke that stuff. You have to sell each spot for something like, I don't know, $3,000 or something ridiculous. Out of the range of most people. But, yeah, crazy, man. Here's the world's hottest pepper. How about the Infinity Pepper? Rosenbag. Mookie. H. John Benjamin. Joey Votto. And here comes our first auto, guys. Our first auto coming up. That is an A.J. Minter for the Braves. Framed auto. That's going to Joel C. Joel C. picking up the first one. I'm looking for numbering there for you, Joel. Don't see it. So there you go. First auto coming on up. Finally see an auto here. How you doing, Paige? Professional golfer. All right, couple cards left in this stack right here. Okay, here we go, second stack. I see George Brett sitting right on top of it. George Brett. And what do we got here? Postage required. Benjamin Franklin, United States. Did you guys see that? I'm sure you did. It was making all the rounds on the news like last week or the week before. That the U.S. Postal Service got sued and had to pay out in the sum of like $3.5 million for the Trey Turner for the rendering, the photograph, if you will, the judge card, the home run challenge. They had to pay out $3.5 million to the artist that took, well, I guess photographer artist, if you will, of the guy that took the picture of the Statue of Liberty, because the Statue of Liberty picture they used, they must have pulled off the internet, and it was a picture. Here's Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce, this is another one of those scratch-off ones, was the Statue of Liberty outside of New York Casino, right here, in Vegas, instead of the actual Statue of Liberty. So they used a stock picture for that photograph, but it was a stock picture from the Statue of Liberty, artist conception here in Vegas. So ridiculous. There it is, Scott Blumstein. So crazy. Phil Coyne. There's Stugat's mini. Yeah, they had to pay $3.5 million to the guy that took the photograph and owns the rights to that photograph. Way to go, U.S. Postal. Here we go. What do we got? Got a mini right there, and here it comes, guys. St. Louis Cardinals going to Dan B. Dan B, what do we got for you, brother? Molina Relic. Oh, yeah. Internet has created a larger pool of fools. It absolutely or tools. Yep, you are correct. Even the U.S. Postal is, whoever is in charge of doing the artwork for that one, decided to get the artwork. I don't know if they took it off the internet or if they bought the photo off of like a licensing site where you can get licensing. The bourbon kicking in. That's all good. I wish I had some bourbon right now. Magnificent Moons. Here's a mini. Correa mini. And guys, if you want to see any of these cards brought back up into the camera in better view and in a little more detail, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going at the pace that I'm going, or maybe a little faster as we keep going here. Because again, you do get it all. So just to point that out, Sandy Koufax. On base plus slugging. George Brett showing up again. Every time I see George Brett, and I've mentioned this numerous times, transfer to Kentucky. Every time I see a George Brett card pop up in one of these breaks, instantly reminds me of the the drama that was unfolding in the 80s when George Brett was like out of the league for a little while because like hemorrhoids took him out of the game for like a good amount of time during the one season. And then I think there's another video floating around on the internet where he was either in practice or some kind of, and the pine tar, yep. There was another video though where George Brett, like you can hear him, he's on audio. I think he actually like crapped his pants live while he was in a game. Yep, this is the stuff we talk about here at SBB. This is the stuff we talk about. All right, guys, let's get these organized. Empty box. Let's get these kind of stacked evenly. Here we go. Let's do it like that. Pine tar is the too obvious thing to think about. I think about the weird stuff. The old pine tar incident. I think there's something like, when you count it out across this entire case, like 288 packs. 288 packs to crack through. Guys, personal boxes are available. Jason's got most of them. Oh, we're sliding. Most of them are with Jason in Pennsylvania. I do have personals I can do here of Gold Standard football, and those personals have been really good. So if you want to snag up any Gold Standard football, I can crack that open for you tonight. Otherwise, the personals that get picked up, Jason will do them all for you as soon as he's available to. He's out of town for a little bit. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's just do the stack right here in front of me. I see something going to be coming up right there. It's going to be coming up pretty short order here. Got an Ohtani Mini sliding right out. Ohtani Mini. What do we got? Bay of Angels. The Bay of Angels. And here it comes. What's it going to be? Ahmed Rosario. He was... He hit a bunch of times in the previous break we just did, Museum. Here's a relic right here for the Mets. And that's Anthony. Anthony C. There you go, buddy. Ahmed Rosario for them Mets. A relic. So first one coming up. Yeah, the non-baseball spots sold literally in minutes of us posting this stuff out there. All right. Keeping it going here, fellas. I'm going to say that about 4,000 times as we go. Baez right there. Piscotti. The Eck. Got this mini sliding right out. Baseball Superstitions. Okay. That, again, doesn't belong to a particular team. The Vintage Cleats doesn't either. Got a mini sliding on out here. Let's check it out. Pujols Mini. All right. These minis, man. D. Gordon Mariners Mini. Got a Ryder Jones Mini right there. World's Greatest Beaches, Cozumel, Mexico. And here is, what do we got? Another one of these, Encarnacion Home Run Challenge. One of these scratch-off deals. Kepler right there for Germany. Indigenous. Moons. Largest steroid hat sizes. They have to be huge, right, Bill? They have to be. Like, what size hats are these guys fitting into? Got to be massive. What the heck is this one? This one is Jersey Shore's most celebrated beaches. Okay, we got a relic card right here, guys. And it's going to be for the non-baseball. Allen and Ginter relic card. H. John Benjamin. Voice actor and comedian relic. So the non-baseball one comes on in. Statistically, at least, the major league players are animal lovers. Guess the player. Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. Batting helmet. Love those batting helmets. There he is. There he is. All of a sudden, got his 15 minutes of fame this year. Still haven't seen the original movie or the James Franco joint that came out. Bob from Bob's Burger. Yeah, I've never seen the original, cult classic movie. Oh, the old baseball sweater makes an appearance. Baseball sweater when it's a little chilly, but you want to play some ball. All right, guys, we got a little something coming up. A relic here for the Mets. Jacob deGrom. What do we got? Robbie Ray Mini in front of it. And there you go. Mets picking up another one right there. Relic for the Mets. So the Mets getting some love there. Yeah, I've never seen it. Although what's funny is before that James Franco movie came out last year, A couple friends of mine loved the original movie, and I was like, I don't even know. Like, they showed me the preview for it, like the trailer for it, and I just couldn't understand it. And I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to movies. I just couldn't grasp, like, what is this even about? Like, but I guess the rest of the world caught up, because sure enough, then it became the thing to talk about there. Bryce Harper. Man, we are sliding all over the place. Bryce Harper for the U.S. of A. There's this guy again. Yeah, Bob's Burgers and... Oh, Archer. Okay. Yep. Magnificent Moons. Lincoln Riley. There she is again. How you doing, Paige? All right. Ian Kinsler, Mini. Fantasy Gold Mine. Stugatz. Modern Baseball. So the modern baseball was just invented in 1977. Prior to 77, what was the composition of the baseball then? Hernandez from Valenzuela. All right, getting down to it here, guys. We're going to be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yep, this is the 4th box right now. I'll be getting into the 5th box in a minute. We'll see if we can pick up the pace a wee bit. I'm going to offload some of these cards, and then we're going to get right back at it. Horsehide. Sonny Frederickson, Boxer. Wade Boggs. Now they go moo. Yeah. Yeah. Ozzie Smith, Mr. Backflip, Magnificent Moons, the Bullpen Car, Clayton Kershaw Mini, Rod Carew for the Twins, Panama. All right, guys, just a sec here while I offload some of these base cards off to my side table, and we're going to keep the action rolling here. Keep the action rolling. Get a salt tablet. I'm taking a little sip of coffee. That's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Next box. Next box. After this one, I gotta organize a little bit better. Oh, we got this one N43 box loader card inside. So we'll put this in addition to the big box toppers right there. So we'll put that right there. We're going to look at all that stuff in one shot at the end of the whole dealio. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Next batch. Yeah, they're, you know, it's not really known for a lot of autos and a lot of stuff like that. It's more of a collector's set. But when stuff does get pulled, it's usually pretty good. Next box contains a live turtle. I wouldn't doubt it, man. You never know. All right, there's one half. Let's stick that guy right there. Let's get into the next one. The Titanic piece. I bet that was crazy, right? Did you end up selling it, Bill, or did you end up putting it in personal collection? We did pull, in previous years, we pulled those Roman coins. That's a keeper? Yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper for sure. Alright guys, I keep saying it upon every box, but I'm going to try, I say the word try loosely, I'm going to try to pick the pace up here, but there's just, it's not an easy product to get through. Alright, here we go. Let's start right here. Oh, there we go. How about some peppers? Butch T. Trinidad Scorpion. Alright, okay, fair enough. Trunk Bay. Got a little Roger Maris mini. And here we go, guys. Hoskins relic card coming up for the Philadelphia Phils, which belonged to Christopher J. There you go, buddy. There you go. A little Philadelphia Phils love. Boom, boom. Let's keep going. What do we got? Folio of Fears. Arachnophobia. Selling tons, though. Liquidating off some of the collection. I guess it gets to that point, right? Gets to that point. Sean Evans, again. I keep looking at the back of that Sean Evans card because I can't remember what the heck he does. Roger Clemens mini. Got an Abreu right here for Cuba. Has anybody actually visited Cuba now that they've opened up those restrictions? So wasn't it restricted to just openly go? Modern baseball sunglasses. All right, that's interesting. It was just last year or the year before, right, that they opened up the restrictions on Cuba? Before that, you almost had to like sneak over there. You couldn't just actively go there. I could be wrong on all of that, but I thought that was how it kind of worked out in the past. You couldn't just book a flight right to it. Think they're in the process of changing it? Yeah, it could very well be. Dates back to the Cuban Missile Crisis in the 1960s, right? All that stuff goes all the way back to that. It's funny because you see like documentaries and stuff about Cuba and how they're still driving like 1950s. Tons of cars there. Toronto Blue Jays coming up here. All right. Tons of the vehicles there are like old school, like retro classic cars. Archie Bradley, Yu Darvish, Stu Gatz, Mookie. Yeah, really awesome cars, right? It's surprised with the humidity and stuff that probably exists over there that they hold up and don't just rust right out. But it seems like they do. World's Greatest Beaches. Got a little Andrew McCutcheon there, mini. Chipper Jones. What do we got here? Oh, the pregame meal. Oh, all right, pregame meal. The pregame meal. All right. Magnificent Moons. Nothing really, Tripper, nothing really. Chugging along, some relic cards in there. We have this right here that came out of the, was the topper in the previous one. We're going to crack open all those toppers in one shot at the end of it, so. Slide in here. And here comes something, guys. Here we go. What do we got? A fabric. A fabric of, what is it, Brian Dozier? 6 of 10. 6 out of 10 on this one for the Twins. There we go. Len H. Len H picking that one up. 6 of 10 fabric card. Pretty cool. There you go. Congrats, Len. Nice one. Nice low number there as well. Wagner right there. Be blam, the guys are giving. Claire Smith again. Tyler Glasnow. Pretty sure we did look at all these, correct? Yes, we did. All right. Keeping it going, guys. Keeping it going. Cozumel. I see that Pittsburgh hat, and I want to think it's a Pittsburgh card, but it's not. It falls into our non-baseball. Check out a young Mark McGuire right there. Didi, Mini, Neptune, Triton. All right. Len, what's up, buddy? Yep, you just scored a nice one there, Len. Nice number to 10 fabric card. Mike Trout, Mini. All right. Getting down to it, guys. One more box, and we're going to be halfway there. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And there we go. There's the vintage baseball, baby. We saw the modern baseball. How about the vintage to go with it? The bullpen car in mini form. The bullpen car. Didi. Champ. What is it? Advocate and moderation, motivational. Hello, moderational speaker? Nope. Motivational speaker. All right. Magnificent Moons. And here we go, guys. How about some more Mets love? New York Mets. Anthony picking up another one. Cespedes, what do we got on this one for you, brother? There we go. A little relic for the Mets. So the Mets have been doing pretty good here in a product that's not an easy one to get a pull in. Bismarcky Mini right there. Johnny Bench. Method Man. Benintendi. The Radar Gun. And last here is Lincoln Riley, college football coach, and this mini was hanging out there. All right, guys, one sec here, offloading some base cards. You're going to hear me say that every single box. Just bear with me while I get it done. Next box coming up is going to be halfway, guys. I think it's I don't even want to say. I was going to say something that might be deemed not so nice. All right. One sec here, guys. The Method Man relic card. I mean, maybe something made it gold. Because those guys that are in the rap world. What was that? Remember MTV Cribs a bunch of years ago? Was it, who the heck was it? Master P? I think it was Master P had, like his entire ceiling in either his bedroom or living room or like throughout the whole house was like gold plated, like real gold. Not gold plated, but like real gold. I'm like, these guys know how to spend their coin. They know how to spend it, man. Guys like that too, like didn't have a huge name in the industry as far as performing, but I think he was involved in like the production side of it too quite a bit, which is where a lot of his cash came from, I bet. All right, here we go. This is going to put us halfway there, guys. I know, man. Just a little real gold ceilings. Why not? Why not? My girlfriend sent me a thing today. One of the dudes from the Jersey Shore, Ronnie, I don't even know why I'm admitting to this, but you know, she's a fan of watching that show, and I actually ended up watching it with her this season, and I've seen it before. But he owned No Limit Records, Len. That's why, man. That's why. Yeah, Master P was kind of like under the radar until all of a sudden you realize, holy cow, the guy's worth a lot of money. Yeah, Ronnie from the Jersey Shore. was making an appearance somewhere for like 2 hours, and his appearance fee was something like $4,000, and he had all these crazy restrictions built into his contract. Like, I don't get it, man. These guys are forgetting that they're not really like celebrities. I don't know. The way the restrictions in this contract, he was like, oh, you have to buy him like clothing, like V-neck t-shirts, all kinds of crazy food, conditions in there. Just silly stuff. Silly stuff. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It was making its rounds. I think the screenshots of the contract were making their rounds on social media at some point today. These packs, 15 minutes of fame comes at a high premium. Well, I mean, the crazy thing is, and I was even saying to my girlfriend, she watches all this reality crap, she watches all the Kardashian stuff. I said, these people became famous for being famous, right? And now they're worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, which is ridiculous. Yeah, you work in Hollywood, Bill. Right. Yeah. It's pretty interesting. All right, we got another something coming up here in just a sec, guys. How about an Anthony Rizzo for the Cubbies? Cubbies getting in there. John S. owns this one. There you go, John. A little blue pinstripe action there, too. Little blue pinstripe for you. Anthony Rizzo. But yeah, these reality stars became famous for being famous. Like the whole thing recently with Kylie Jenner, where they were like, as a joke, they put a GoFundMe campaign out there. I think it was the dude that goes by the Fat Jew. Put a GoFundMe campaign out to make her break over the... So just to show you what's going on here, guys, this, even though it's Arizona Diamondbacks, this is not a Diamondbacks card. It's a Baseball Superstition Mini, Postseason Beards. So we're going to put that in the non-baseball minis, even though it shows Diamondbacks there. It's crazy, though. It's crazy. The world's a crazy place in 2018. Crazy place. And we, as a society, just fuel it up, right? We just fuel it right up. We just keep watching those shows and keep buying those products and just keep it fueled. There we go. We got some pepper love right here. The 7-pot, is it Dogla? I don't even know how to say that. What do we got here? Batting gloves. Strikeout percentage, Randy Johnson. Crazy world we live in. Like the dude that a reality star. You're exactly right, Tipper. You're exactly right. I couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Oh, Cozumel. What do we got here? Little Scott. What do we got? Schebler? Scott Schebler. All right. Mini right here of Mookie. Martinez. Jeter Mini. Bay of Angels. This dude again. Wagner black frame mini right there. Bora Bora. Total solar eclipse. Boom. Rod Carew. Europa. All right, getting down to it on this one stack. Guys, we're going to be halfway there once we get through this box. What? Can you believe it? All right. Got something coming up right there, guys. Something coming up right there. We'll see it in a very short time here. What do we got? We got a mini of some flag action. We got the early catcher's mask. There's Tommy again. And here it is, guys. It's a mini, and it's got ink. Who's it going to be? How about Hoskins? Booyah. Little framed auto here. Philadelphia Phil's going to Christopher J. Christopher J, you picked one up a short while ago. Relic of him. Now how about some ink to go with it, buddy? Rhys Hoskins. There you go. Guys in the chat are digging on it, buddy. Congrats. Very nice. Very nice. Tough pulls in this stuff. That's a good one, man. There you go. Chris J. Chris, you in the house tonight, bud? If you guys are new in the breaks, sometimes I wouldn't recognize the screen names. Penny Black. That's a postage. Bondi Beach. Little Dave Winfield. Boxer. Lucas Sims. What we got here? Again, every time I see it, I want to think of Street Fighter. Oh, there's the bullpen card. There it is. I'm definitely going to have some stuff mixed with it. I'm trying to keep all this stuff separated as we go here so it makes it easy on me later, but there is no doubt I'm going to have some non-baseball stuff mixed in with baseball stuff and so on, but I'm a-trying. Fantasy Gold Cal Ripken. There he is, Black Frame Mini. Bob's Burgers. Modern Glove. Hunter Renfroe Mini. Altuve. Indigenous Heroes. The Cherokee. Magnificent Moons. All right, here comes some Maeda. Guys, check it out. Maeda coming on up. Relic of Maeda. Who's got them Dodgers? Aaron F. What do we got for you, buddy? There you go. LA Dodgers picking one up with the Maeda Relic. Booyah. So, Dodgers getting in on it. Lindsey Vaughn. See what else we got here. The Catcher's Chest Protector. Is now Beach O'Clock. Theo Epstein, President of Baseball Operations. Where you at, Bill? You're on the Twitch side, all right? You're hanging out on Twitch? All right, guys, that does it for that one. Give me just a minute to offload these, and we're going to get into the next batch. Whew. Not an easy product to get through. Not an easy product to get through at all, but we're doing it. We're getting there. Okay, we're more than halfway through, guys. Well, I guess I shouldn't say more. We're officially halfway through. Here we go. Next 6 boxes. I need some more garbage can space, so we got to crush that sucker down. Here we go. Box topper is going to go off to the side. We're going to do all those together. Here goes. What time do we got, guys? 6:07 here on the old West Coast Pacific time zone. It is, Tom. It is, buddy. Which one you talking about, Len? All right, here we go. There's 1/2. Here comes the second. Oh, Tebow, yeah. Oh, timeshares, yep. I know, I have a friend who actually works in that industry. She works more in the back office side of things. She was telling me some of the salaries that some of the sales guys in that world make. Which, you know, whatever. Like, I guess I never realized what kind of money is out there in that timeshare world. Like multiple 7-figure salaries for some of these sales guys. Not 6, multiple 7-figure salaries. I was a little blown away when I heard that. I doubted her. I just was like in disbelief. She assured me it was accurate. I was like, nah, I can't believe that. She assured me 100% that it was true. I'm like, wow, unreal. Unreal. All right, here we go. Let's do the smaller stack first. A mini falling right out here. Willie McCovey mini. I know, right? Multiple 7-figure salaries for selling timeshares. Crazy. Venice Beach. Speaking of people trying to sell you stuff, Venice Beach is a pretty aggressive... Oh, the bomb cyclone. The bomb cyclone showing up here. Weather phenomenon. The CD hustlers that hang out on Venice Beach and try to hustle you their CDs, that is a pretty aggressive move those dudes are up to these days. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Stand-up comedian love again. Oh, they really are, man. Those dudes are seriously aggressive with their moves to try to shovel those CDs in your hand. Oh, baby, give me $20. Nah, I'm good. I don't need your CD. If you're really a good artist, go and get yourself a contract. Don't stand on Venice Beach pushing CDs on me. All right, what do we got? The 2 pence postage stamp. The vintage catcher's mitt. Bismarcky. Mike Trout. Lindsey Vonn. They do it here too. That's a hustle they have, especially downtown in Fremont. You'll see those guys doing the CD hustle down there as well. The modern cleat. And here we go, guys. Chris Sale coming up is going to be our next hit. We had this Greg Bird fall out here, Greg Bird mini. And Chris Sale, relic for the Bo Sox. Who's got that Boston Red Sox? Brian H. Brian H. There you go. Brian picking one up. Picking one up. Scott Blumstein again. Some non-baseball right there for tennis. Todd Frazier. Magnificent Moons. Also, I think the first year we started doing breaks, they had a series of cards, non-baseball and this stuff, Little Lions. They were like like in the cat family, but not quite the size of a full-size lion. Yep, not kidding you. Game show champion, Austin Rogers. Jeopardy? Racked up 411,000. I don't even know of that guy. Don't even know of that guy. How about Aaron Judge right there? Tell the CD nuts. And here we go, guys. How about Maeda again? How about a second relic of Maeda? So 2 of them. Aaron picking up a second one right here. Second one right here. Kenta Maeda for the Dodgers. There you go, man. There you go, there you go. And this guy fell out at us before we got to the Maeda. The Ginter tobacco cards. All right. Magnificent Moons. Total Solar Eclipse. Mike Trout sitting right here. All right, getting down to it here. Getting to the second stack now, guys. Second stack. Steven Strasburg. Ortiz from the Dominican. Yeah, yep. It's I mean, it's more of a collector's product for sure, Tom. More of a collector's product for sure. People go crazy for it, though. We just listed these cases last week, and both cases sold out in, like, I don't know, 6 days' time, 7 days' time. They go nuts for it. It's a beast of a product, obviously, to get through. And then the sorting and the packaging. So, like, once I finish this break, you know, the work is far from over. The work is kind of just beginning. Now you got to sort it and pack it and ship it and all that good stuff. So yeah. It's fun, though. I mean, hey, it's fun. Not changing seats. Baseball superstitions. Okay. South Beach. There's Tommy again. Roger Maris. And here's our next one, Charlie Blackmon on one of those. We'll put that off to the side. Chris Taylor fell out at us. Moncada. What do we got? Harbor Island. Harbor Island. Even your wife loves the Ginter cards? It's definitely, this set speaks to folks that probably wouldn't normally want to get involved in breaks. Like this stuff speaks to a lot of different people. It's interesting. And here comes our next little something something, guys. What's it going to be? How about a Manny? Baltimore's Jacob A. What do we got for you, buddy? Genuine Topps Allen and Ginter relic. And that's a nice bat piece, buddy. Manny Machado, Baltimore Orioles. I almost said Boston for a second. Baltimore Orioles, Jacob A. With a nice bat relic. Congrats, sir. Nice. Nice, nice. I was looking for numbering, too. Let me just show it to you again, because I feel like on each of these I'm missing numbering, but it's pretty prominent when you do see it. No numbering there, but a nice relic. Pretty rare pull, the guys are saying in the chat, too. All right. Let's keep going, guys. We are now beyond halfway in this stuff. So last night I'm coming across the valley here. I'm coming across the old valley in Vegas. And it doesn't storm often in Vegas, but when it does, the storms get crazy. The amount of lightning coming off in the distance was really nuts. Bismarck Key. Like every 5 seconds, just lightning, lightning, lightning. It was crazy. I should have got a video of it. It was amazing to watch. Ramirez. There's Bo Jackson. What do we got? Beaches. All right, guys, that does it for that box. We are more than halfway through, guys. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, it does. You're absolutely right. People don't know how to drive in it out here. Like, I came from the East Coast. I came from Pennsylvania, where it rains just so often that it doesn't faze me whatsoever. But people here in Vegas, they have no idea how to drive in it. They drive in it like they're driving in a foot of snow. It's like they're driving in a foot of snow, and they're just like complete idiots. Yeah, interesting city when it starts raining out here. Interesting city. Lehigh? Excellent, excellent. Yeah, Scranton, PA. So I'm from the Scranton area, so we're a two-person operation. I live in Vegas now for the last, going on a year and a half. But the other half of the operation is Jason, and he's still back in PA. So he's back in the Scranton area still, so depending on which night you come in on, you might get me, which is Kevin, you might get Jason, depending on which night. Yep. Crazy stuff. Scrapple? What is Scrapple? The stuff they make for breakfast. It's like potatoes and like bacon grease and crap like that. Bill's changing up screen names like we're changing socks around here. Scrapple's heart and lungs? Is it really? I thought Scrapple was more, I thought it was like all the shit they throw together in like breakfast. Pig parts. Well, pretty much as is all hot dogs, right? Pig parts or beef parts? How about it? All right, here we go. Guys, I'm glad we're hanging out. I feel like we're bonding. We're all bonding here tonight. These long sessions, man, hot dog-esque. You know what you don't see out here in Vegas? Is like Texas wieners. Got something, I think we have a mini metal card. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a mini metal card right there we just saw. Scrapple, also known by the Pennsylvania Dutch name pan rabbit, traditional mush of pork scraps and trimmings combined with, oh man. I mean, it sounds gross, but like all those kind of things, I'm sure it's goddamn delicious. What's funny, Bill, and anybody that's from Pennsylvania, so Pennsylvania has a lot of like regional foods there, that being one of them, but they have a lot of regional pizza. It's like Old Forge, Pennsylvania, which is just down the road from Scranton, is known worldwide for its pizza. But folks that weren't from that area, that eat that pizza, hate it. It's this really thick crust, this really thick like bready kind of crust, usually square, so it's a pan style, and also there's a lot of stuff with like American cheese in addition to like a cheese blend, but American is a prominent part of the cheese blend. People either love it or hate it. If you're from that area, you probably love it. Oh, Len, you might as well just throw it directly in the toilet. Cut out the middleman, right? Cut out the middleman, throw it right in the toilet. The things we talk about on Friday break sessions. Let's see what we got, guys. That metal card will be coming up in this stack in a minute. What do we got? The Folio of Fears. Little snake glove. It's a cut and not a slice. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. There's a place there. Well, there's several places there. Method Man showing up again. But one of them is like world famous. Ravello's is like known around the country at the very least. Ravello's Pizza. It's on Old Forge, Main Ave. So you try it in Japan? Is that right? Japan pizza. I gotta say, man, there's a lot of pizza here in Vegas. Not a lot of good pizza. Not a lot of good pizza. Stugotz. Here's our next one. Mike Napoli, Texas Rangers. Clayton Kershaw. Jeter, black frame mini. Bora Bora. No pepperoni. Huh. All right, here comes some love here for the Boston Red Sox, guys. In front of it, though, we had a Mike Piazza mini fall out at me. Mookie Betts relic for Boston. Boston belongs to Brian H. Relic right there of Mookie. Let's see what else we got in here. Fantasy Gold Mine. Moons. $25 for a large. Pizza's not cheap here in Vegas either. You get a large pizza, you're looking at like 18, 19 bucks, which is like significantly more expensive. And here it comes, guys. We're going to see this card in a second that we kind of got a glimpse of. Chris Bryant right here from the US of A. Harbor Island, world's greatest beaches. All right, guys, here it is. Check this out. Trying to show it to you. San Diego Padres getting it. San Diego Padres with a mini metal card. Will Myers. San Diego, and this one belongs to Bill H. Check that out. Pretty nice pull right there, sir. Congrats. Nice one. Very nice. This has some heft. It's got some serious like weight to it for a little card right there. Metal card. San Diego. All right, let's see what else we got here. What are those numbered to? I don't know if they're numbered or if they're not numbered, but you would assume they are. Almost like a printing plate's a 1 of 1. Moons, Lindsey Vaughn right there. That's a neat one, right? Pretty neat card. Hank Aaron. Mexico. Three of them. Magnificent Moons. In the whole set, there's just 3 different players with those. Oh, for each player. Gotcha. Okay. There's Tommy. This is the mini that fell out at us here, Justin Turner. Sonny Frederickson, boxer, Aaron Nola. Dominican Republic. The bullpen car, Dave Winfield. What do we got? Arizona Diamondbacks mini. Check it out. Opening day bases. Here's a numbered rip card, guys. Here is a Corey Seager rip card, full-size rip card, numbering to 50, 44 of 50 for them Dodgers. Aaron picking this one up. Up to you, Aaron. Rip it or keep it intact, buddy. I'm not going to rip it for you, but if you do decide to rip it, let us know what's inside of it. So the Dodgers getting that one. Pretty cool. Second rip card. Both of them so far numbered to 50, both of them on the full size. Solar Eclipse. Drawing in the batter's box, Dirt. Baseball Superstitions Mini. South Beach. Got a postage. Got a moon. The Bomb Cyclone. We got a Jake Lamb coming up here. Jake Lamb. Got a Hunter Pence mini, and here comes a Jake Lamb relic. Arizona D-backs, which is Torian. Genuine relic card for the Arizona D-backs. That's a good one, man. Check that out. Little cross pinstriping action going on there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool relic right there. Jake Lamb, buddy. All right, let's keep going. Crazy Horse. The batting shin guards. Epstein right there. Okay, guys. Just a moment. We're going to get into the last 4 boxes here. 4 boxes out of 12 still remaining. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Need some coffee, too, while I'm at it. One sec here, fellas. One sec. My girlfriend's with their family in, I don't know. I want to say somewhere in Orange County. You guys from California, what are some of the surrounding towns outside of Disneyland out there? She's somewhere there, and they were just at medieval times with the kids. Here's another one of these guys. One N43 box loader inside. So we'll put that. Yeah, Anaheim area. Yes, yes. So she's with her family. I think they Airbnb'd a house for the weekend. And this house is like all themed like Disney and stuff too, which is kind of crazy. Like hand paint themed throughout the place. And she just sent me pictures from their medieval times. Makes me think of Jim Carrey with the Cable Guy. Every time. We have no silverware at medieval times. But you have Pepsi. Yep, got Pepsi. Yeah, I always think of the Cable Guy. Guys, we are in the home stretch. We're on the final 1/3. We're 2/3 of the way in. Final 1/3 happening. Optic coming up next. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can do it. Ohtani. It's a late Friday here at SBB. Same here. Tom, think of the Cable Guy. Every time I hear medieval times, I swear I think of the Cable Guy. I just started watching a new Showtime show. It's based on like the 70s stand-up comedy scene in LA. It's like loosely based on, what was the one that Pauly Shore's mother owned? Was it the Comedy Store? Mitzi Shore? I think it's loosely based on that with like different names so as not to like, have the exact name in there. But yeah, Showtime show, pretty good stuff. And it's, I think, executive produced by Jim Carrey, actually. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Dickerson, Mini, the Fungo Bat. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty good show. If you guys have Showtime or have access to those shows, I would suggest checking it out. I enjoy it so far. Second season it's in right now. I think I just finished off the first season and just caught into the second season right now. What the heck do we got here? Long distance swimmer. Long distance swimmer. Nelson Cruz. Yeah, she just passed away. She did, Tom. I remember hearing that. I think I was even watching and listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about her. Forgot it. And Joey Diaz, who's a regular on Rogan's podcast, actually has a bit part in the show. Here's cryptocurrency. Basketball coach. Freddie Freeman, Braves. Yeah, Joey Diaz is like a staple on Joe Rogan's podcast. What do we got? Baseball superstitions again. Curse of the Bambino. Drunk Bay. All right, we got another hit coming up here. Kelsey Plum right there. Johnny Bench right here. How about Buster Posey? Buster Posey coming up. Joe Rogan. Yep. Joe Rogan does a lot of stand-up here in Vegas, too. He does stints. What do we got here? Buster Posey. Who's got San Francisco? San Fran in this break belongs to Anthony. Anthony C. There you go, buddy. So San Francisco getting one. San Francisco getting one. Usually I think he does engagements, I think, at the Mirage. One of these times I would like to catch some of those acts. We got a Pepper falling out, guys. Pepper falling. The Trinidad 7 pot. I don't know, man. Hot to the touch. Magnificent Moons. The Moon. Bill James. I put him in my baseball stack. He is not a baseball player. Method Man, Black Frame Mini, Triton Moons. Longoria, Hayward, Ryan. And these minis want to fall every time. Dansby. What do we got here? Rod Carew. Sean Evans. And there it is again. Chris Archer. Baseball hat. Bo Jackson. Some of the dirtiest comedy. Joe Rogan. I don't know if I've ever actually watched his stand-up. I know he has some specials out there too. I think maybe you could even catch on Netflix, right? But I've been listening to that dude's podcast for years. Very knowledgeable guy. If you don't know anything about Joe Rogan aside from his UFC stuff, very knowledgeable guy on a lot of things. Big weed smoker. Loves his weed. Otani Mini, and here comes our next one, guys. Eric Thames, what do we got? Milwaukee Brewers. Relic. Milwaukee Brewers. Who's got him? Christopher J. Christopher J. picking that one up. There you go. Yeah, Joe Rogan. I've even seen I've seen a couple of those podcasts where, you know, I watch it sometimes on YouTube, so you can see the video. They're just sitting there smoking it up while they're doing the podcast. I guess, hey, whatever. Xander. Got two minis right there, both baseball. Got the Bay of Angels. Claire Smith. Reggie. I want to put this guy in the baseball side every time, but he's not really baseball. We got here postage, Declaration of Independence. All right, getting down to it. We got 3 boxes to go, plus we have our box toppers to crack open. Let's see if we can pull something cool out of those. Cochise. The batting glove. Yep. And there it is, guys. How about this? Allen and Ginter autograph full-size card of Chris Hemsworth. I don't know what I was going to turn this over to. I don't know why I turned it over. I'm not even paying attention. But that's it. That's Thor, right? That's Thor. We were just talking about it. That is for the non-baseball spot. That's the actor. That's the actor that plays Thor in the Marvel movies. So there we go. Autograph full-size card. We were just talking about this exact card, I think. Who was talking about it? They said at the local card shop. Was it a live auto of him or was it a redemption of him? So there we go. A little love for the non-baseball team spot, and the non-baseball spot in this belongs to Stacy. So Stacy getting some autographed Marvel action. All right. Getting down to it here, guys. Getting down to it. Darryl Strawberry, cocaine card. What? Cozumel. Torian, yeah. Was it a live auto or was it a redemption auto? Redemption as well? So the same, basically the same card, yeah. We did not pull anything crazy off of the non-baseball in the first case. So this one, definitely doing better on the non-baseball so far. All right, guys, one sec while I offload. One sec while I offload here. Offloading cards to my side table. 3 boxes to go, guys. 3 boxes to go. The Chris Hemsworth. All right, here we go. Here we go. Final 1/3. Or is it final 1/4? Final 1/4. 12 boxes. There's my box topper. We're keeping that guy off to the side. So far, we've got 2 of the smaller ones. All right, there's that. I think right as I was starting up the break, he hit that homer, right? Was it early on? It was somewhat early on because I had the Mets-Yankees game playing. And it was right before we started getting into all the break action where I had to turn the audio of the game off. I think it was. All right, here we go. So I think I heard them announcing it. Cards of Tanks. We pulled something for him tonight. I can't remember what we pulled, but yeah, we pulled something of him tonight too. Game-winning homer. It's so weird, man, how these guys, like, what have you done for me lately in the league? Obviously, is, you know, what is keeping their collectible value high. So yeah, maybe that'll bring him back. Bring him back some. Ohtani's cleared to pitch again. All right. Can't remember, what was the first product we did? We did a product, the very first appearance of Ohtani, the base cards were even going for like $20, which was ridiculous. The base cards going for $20. All right, here we go. Some flag action right there. We got some beach action right there. We got some Bismarcky action right there. All right, here it goes, guys. Ryan Sickler, comedian. So the non-baseball is getting a little bit more love this time. So 2 in a row. Ryan Sickler relic. He goes to the non-baseball. So we got Thor and we got a comedian right behind it. Some moons. Got some non-baseball tennis player action right there. Sandy Koufax black frame mini. Modern catcher's mitt. We are sliding. Didi is sliding right out there. Didi sliding out. Going to hell in it. You know, every year this stuff, when it comes up, we list it, and I think, okay, this will be good. We'll get this stuff sold out really quickly. But then as it gets closer to doing the breaks, you know, I cringe a little bit, just because you know you're in for a nasty multiple days in a row with this stuff, because it's not just the break, it's the sorting and the packing and the shipping and all that good stuff. Adam Duvall right there. So you got a lot of days worth of laboring effort on this product just to get it broken and out the door. I mean, hey, it's fun though. It's a good time. Sean Newcomb. Oh, the baseball donut. The baseball donut. We got something coming up right there, guys. What's it going to be? It's an auto. And that, my friends, is that guy. How about Ohtani framed auto? What is going on here? Angels, Mr. Aaron F. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Ohtani framed auto, buddy. Booyah. Aaron, congrats. Well, that is, there we go. Let's see if we can reproduce that in the next break coming up next. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. Wow. Ohtani auto. Loving it. You Darvish. Yeah, man. All right, let's keep this going. We still have another stack right here and 2 full boxes to crack. Magnificent Moons. And how about this? Relic card of Xander. What do we got? Boston Red Sox doing well again. Brian picking another one up. Torian, you missed this guy right here. How about that one? I don't know if you saw me pull that. That was it. That's what the chat was kind of going a little bit crazy for, buddy. Ohtani framed auto, bud. Boom. Aaron F on the ownership on that one. Ohtani. All right, let's see what else we have in this one, guys. Oh, the pitch counter. No worries, Tom. Yeah, Nightbot gets a little overzealous on giving you a scolding when you have caps in there. Machado for the Dominican Republic. Yeah, good one, man. Really nice hit right there. Ohtani. How about some pepper action right there? Trunk Bay, World's Greatest Beaches. McDonald, Christopher McDonald, actor. Yeah, metal card, canvas card so far, and Ohtani shows up as well. So pretty nice case thus far. And we had that redemption of Thor, right? So I will say though, in previous years there has been a lot more hits for the non-baseball spot. A lot more hits, it seems, for the non-baseball in past years. Michael Rappaport. What was that movie he did with Stallone a bunch of years ago? Copland? I think it was Copland, right? Yeah, it always is, but this particular year, it seems like it's a little bit light. A little bit light on the overall hits for the non-baseball. Cryptocurrency. What the hell? Airline crash, fear of flying. You learn something new every time you crack open a case of Allen & Ginter. Tanaka. All right, guys, 2 boxes remaining. 2 boxes remaining. Give me just a minute, and we're going to get into them. 2 more boxes, and we are going to be complete with this one. I will do a hit recap. I might jump into the Optic and then hit recap both of them at the very end of the night, guys. I think that's the way I'm going to do it, just so we can keep this going. Fly about 100,000 miles a year. Yeah, freakouts on planes. Yep. I do not like heights. I'm not a fan of heights. Like standing on like a 15-foot ladder or something and knowing you could just wipe out, not a fan. But flying, no problem. No problem with flying. Just a sec, guys. Offloading some of this stuff. Almost there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There is the box topper. Let's put that in our box topper stack. I recently, well, back in December, I ended up finally getting TSA pre-check. I should have got global entry because you basically get the benefits of TSA pre-check and you can do international. But I got TSA pre, and let me tell you, man, it was effing amazing. Don't mind my F-bomb. Yeah, it was really great. It was really great flying through Philadelphia back in Christmas. I got directly through TSA in Philadelphia in like 15 seconds. It was crazy. I do regret not getting the global entry, though. Holding out. You know, when you do the math on it, it's almost worth it, right? $85 for 5 years. So what's that, like $17 a year or something? I was like, I can justify $17 a year. Especially now with living here in Vegas, and I do travel back to visit family and stuff 1 or 2 times a year. $7 per travel session. I can deal. Yeah, it's really not bad. Ugh, probably a lot. These breaks, not lighting $100 bills on fire, doing breaks as a business. Some of them a little more profitable than others, but definitely not getting rich on doing breaks. Sometimes you think, hey, we might be better off just acquiring the cases at the prices we can get them for and crack it open and see what we can resell, but just not what we... Some guys do that. Some guys kind of offset and do that. What's up, John? Museum went off first tonight, bud. Museum is already broken. So that one went off. Video has not been uploaded to YouTube yet because we still have our live stream going here at the moment. So we upload all of our videos for all the breaks at the end of the session, so as to keep the stream health going here. So if I started uploading at the same time as live streaming, it just starts killing the overall quality of the live stream. We got a little something coming up here, guys. And how about it? Here we go, another auto. Another auto, Toronto getting it. Richard, you're in a Toronto. Who do we got on that one, Anthony? Anthony's the owner on that one. Auto card. Toronto going out to Anthony C. Yeah, I will upload all of the videos at the end of the night. Dustin Fowler mini, Cozumel. Yeah, pretty solid case so far, guys. I agree. I saw your guys' comments a little while ago. Pretty solid case. I agree. Pretty good stuff thus far. Oh, the bullpen cars again. Got this guy falling out right out at us, so we'll just take him out of there. Boxer. How about I was watching some like boxing greatest knockouts. So of course boxing has kind of lost its sheen ever since UFC kind of took over. But man, boxing back in the day was just really big, of course, if you guys remember. I'm sure most of you do. But I was watching some of boxing's greatest knockouts, and of course Tyson shows up in there a couple times. And that guy was just, in his heyday, that guy was so brutal. It was fun to watch some of that stuff again all these years later. Just snapping heads. Snapping heads off. Magnificent Moons. Where I live here in Vegas actually is, I don't know, I'm like not even 5 minutes away from the UFC training center. So this guy was right here, fell off to the side. And what do we got here, guys? A little Cincinnati Reds love. Who's got Cincinnati? Cincinnati belongs to Scott K. Scott K. Billy Hamilton relic. Billy Hamilton relic for the Reds sitting there. Yeah, mine also, Len. I was always a big Tyson fan back in the day. Let's keep going here, guys. Let's keep going. Wade Boggs. The Radar Gun. Lindsey Vaughn. Devers. Frazier. All right. Keeping it going. Peppers. Beaches. Actors. No, actually, no, not actors. Football coach. And here comes, how about Tanaka? Every time I say Tanaka, I think of the breath spray, Banaka. New York Yankees. This is Bill T. Bill, here you go, buddy. Little Tanaka relic for them Yanks. There you go, man. Yankees getting one. Method Man. Had this mini hanging out in there. Got a mini of the Folio of Fears, followed by a moon. Stu Gatz. Benjamin. Bismarcky. Bryce Harper. Saw the dude pitch in Japan. Modern baseball sunglasses. Guys, we are getting down to it. We're down to this plus one box. Sugar Ray. Epstein. Mini. Paradise Island. Ozuna. Severino. Hernandez. Right down the road here in, well, aside from owning strip clubs here in Vegas, of course, what's his face also owns a boxing gym right over here in the Chinatown area. What's his face? The dude that was just a huge fight with in the UFC. Well, it wasn't UFC; it was a boxing match. Why am I drawing a blank? Comedian and quiz show host. Too many cards, guys. My mind is mush at the moment. Total solar eclipse. Magnificent Moons Europa. Davis. Shoop. All right, guys, we're getting there. Here's the final box. We still have our box toppers to crack open. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Floyd Mayweather. Hello. That's like saying I couldn't remember the word blue. You know, like it's such a... Yeah, Mayweather's got his boxing gym right over in Chinatown area off Spring Mountain. All right, here we go, guys. Final box. Good luck. What's the latest? You guys follow any UFC stuff? What's the latest with McGregor? I think he's waited too long to get back in the action again. He's calling out his own numbers and stuff now, I bet. Wants hundreds of millions, probably. Come on. I don't know. He's got a good, I mean, even if he's not the greatest fighter out there, he's a good draw. He's a good showman for sure. What time do we got here, fellas? 7:01 here, West Coast time, so a little bit after 10 East Coast time. Should be Okay, here we go, guys. Last box. Good luck. Let's get your team up there if it hasn't scored anything yet. Babe Ruth. Sickler, comedian card. Mini of Garcia falling out. Some flags. The rosin bag, the bullpen car, Dave Winfield, Bellinger, Boggs. All right. We saw these. What we got here? Some postage required. Beaches. What do we got? Logan Morrison, Tampa Bay. Nelson Cruz. Had a mini right here. Salvador Perez. Got Bora Bora. And we got something coming up here, guys. What is it? Ichiro right here. And what do we got? A relic card for Texas. Who's got the Texas spot in this one? Anthony. Anthony doing well in this break, brother. How about a bat relic for you, bud? Bat relic. Trying to give you guys a good glimpse of the bat piece in there. I think that's the first one we've done. Adrian Beltre, what do we got? Texas Rangers going off to Anthony. Congrats, sir. Nice hit. Nice hit. Wade Boggs. Magnificent Moons. Tommy Kinsler. Arachnophobia, Magnificent Moons, Jansen, Bronze, Smoltz. First one you've seen, Tom? Yeah, nice one there, nice one. Bat Relic. Olsen, Mini. Little Ty Cobb right there. All right, getting down to the nitty-gritty here, guys. Alcantara Black Frame Mini Flip-Up Sunglasses, circa 1912. Total Solar Eclipse. Comedian and quiz show host. That guy just stuck to my hand and flipped right back onto the stack again. Okay, last stack right here, guys. Good luck. Let's get you on the board. What do we got? Leaping over the foul line. Leaping over the foul line. Magnificent Moons. Here comes something, something. Here comes something, something. Brian Dozier, what do we got? Minnesota Twins. Who's got them Twins? That's Len. Len, I know you were hanging out, buddy. There's another one. Back-to-back Bat Relics. Back-to-back Bat Relics. How about it? Very nice. Very nice. Back-to-back. Did they save the best box for last? They did it in the museum. They did it in the museum. See what else. We got anything else in here? Indigenous Heroes. Vintage Catcher's Mitt. Aaron Judge, looking very Aaron Judge-ish. That's a non-baseball card. Little Hank Aaron. Domingo Santana. Pujols. Story. Rogers. Harbor Island. Brantley. Aaronola Mini. George Brett. Magnificent Moons. Marine National Monument. The Bomb Cyclone. Aaron Judge Mini. Got an Alex Wood Mini for the Dodgers. Vintage Uniform. Martinez. Tom Segura. And we got something coming up here next, guys. We got Bradley Zimmer Mini in front of it, and here it is. It's staring me in the face. It's a framed auto. Sandy Alcantara from Miami. So Miami going to Leland. Leland, I think you're picking up the last hit here, buddy, and it's in the form of ink for your Miami spot. Congrats, congrats. Let's see if anything else is hiding in here. I can't really say the last hit because we still have the box toppers to look at. We could see something in those. We could see something in those. South Beach. Trevor Story. Lindsey Vaughn. All right, guys, that's it for my regular cards. Give me a second to offload these cards off to the side, and we're going to crack open those 12 toppers. So just a moment, ladies and gents. I got a stack of cards about 14 inches high, and that's a little dangerous. So 1 minute. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's look at these box toppers, and that's going to be all she wrote for this one, and we're going to crack open the optic next. So let's count them out, ladies and gents. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's our little guy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Here we go. Let's look at the big boys first. What do they call it? Cabinet box loader. Acuna Jr. for the Braves. There we go. So the Braves getting the first one. That's Joel C. Joel C. What we usually do with these guys, Big Sur. So we're getting the non-baseball is getting in. Natural Wonders, Big Sur. I'll usually create some kind of cardboard pieces to sandwich these things together to give it a little extra. Mike Trout. Mike Trout. Mike Trout showing up. Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones. A non-baseball? Yep, the non-baseballs showing up in the toppers. Gleyber Torres for the Yanks. Well, how about a second one for the non-baseball? The Amazon rainforest. Could you imagine if it was the Amazon rainforest with an auto? Who would be autoing it, right? Jeff Bezos. I don't know. Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw. Dodgers love. How about Cal Ripken Jr.? Nice. Cal Ripken Jr. topper. There we go. Tarzan. Chris Bryant to go along with that beautiful Chris Bryant triple relic auto redemption in the museum we just did. That still has me a little bit shocked. That Chris Bryant, the way we finished off. Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner showing up here. Very nice. So Wagner showing up, and let's see what these little guys are. Let's see what we got in the little ones here, guys. Well, he showed up quite a bit tonight. New York Mets, which belongs to Anthony. Ahmed Rosario again showing up here. Very cool. N43. And our second one right here. Our second one right here. Chris Bryant again. Chris Bryant showing up again. So there it is, guys. Cubbies pick up a big one and a small one of Chris Bryant tonight. So there it is, there it is. That is all she wrote, guys. I'll do a hit recap on all the actual hits that came out of this in a second video. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This was a long one, and I do appreciate you guys filling it up, so thanks again.